he's into what's his name? Sai Baba, and he was telling us how Sai Baba is Ram. And I walked out of his office. I said, "I'll see you later, sir." Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
This over here. I was wondering if the spiritual master's relationship with the spiritual master is eternal.
Yes.
Does that mean that relationship begins when the spiritual master meets the disciple, or does that relationship always existing prior to the disciple falling to the material world?
Because when it is eternal means always that relationship is there. But in this material world, it is forgotten.
Okay.
Because when a living entity is captured by Maya, he forgets everything. Forgets his constitutional position. He forgets his eternal relationship with Krishna. He also forgets his eternal relationship with Guru. Everything he forgets. So, he has to undergo so many species of life, sometimes in higher planetary system, sometimes in this middle, sometimes low, in different species, going up and down as we are discussing, isn't it? Brahmanda bhamite kon bhagyavan jiva Guru Krishna krupate paya bhakti lata vijay. In this way, traveling, wandering in different universes, planetary systems, if he is fortunate enough, he has earned any bhaktinmuti sukruti, you understand sukruti, then he is fortunate, he one day will meet his eternal spiritual master and revive his eternal relationship.
So if you are our eternal spiritual master, that means we've had contact a long time ago?
Definitely. If it is so.
That's pretty inconceivable. A lot of your disciples are saying, and I want to know if I should think like this, they're saying that my spiritual master is Uttavadikari, and they're saying Nitya Siddha, coming from the spiritual world. And Prabhupada explains, from my understanding, that Kripa Siddha, Sadhana Siddha, and Nitya Siddha, they're the same. It doesn't matter how one becomes perfect, because they're perfect. But is it speculation?
No, there are three types of siddhas. Nitya Siddha, Sadhana Siddha, Krupa Siddha. Definitely.
Yes.
There are Nitya Siddha means eternally siddhas. You understand? And Sadhana Siddha means by dint of sadhana, they have achieved that perfection, siddhi. And Krupa Siddha by mercy. You understand? They have achieved that perfection. The three types are there.
So is it a speculation or sentimental if the disciple thinks my guru is
Nitya Siddha.
Or should he think like that?
That is disciple's duty. He should think like that. Because disciple is to glorify his spiritual master. You understand? He must glorify. So disciple should say like that, or may say like that.
What if the disciple has a guru, and this is not applicable in this case, but the disciple has a guru in, let's say, ISKCON, who's not in Nitya Siddha, but he's thinking like that? It seems like it's not really based on truth, but just sentiment.
Yes, that is disciple's duty. Disciples should think like that. But if he is not really Nitya Siddha or really Siddha, it will be proved later on, he will be exposed. Then disciple can understand, yes, I had committed a mistake by accepting such a spiritual master, thinking him to be Siddha. But it is not so. Now it is proved.
Maybe if you like, we can continue conversation tomorrow. There's a kirtan.
Kirtan is there, yeah.
See you tomorrow sometime.
Tomorrow, yeah. Tomorrow, today, this vehicle came late, so I went on for a, let's say, traveling, moving. So I am late. Tomorrow I want to go, I'll come here earlier. So you come in this
morning?
Evening, better time when I come here.
Evening is better for me to see you than morning?
Yes, evening is better. Morning I am busy.
Okay.
Evening is better. That's true. Those Australian devotees there.
There's no redundant. No much noise then.
The Australian devotees were coming generally in evening. Yeah. Tomorrow I will come here earlier to sit here.
All right.
I will not go out for moving.
Like 5 o'clock or so?
No, 5 means it's too light. Past 5.
We were speaking yesterday about eternal
relations.
Guru. You had something more to say about that.
Yes, our relationship with the Krishna is eternal. So, the spiritual master who establishes this relationship is bona fide representative of Krishna. Therefore, the relationship with that bona fide representative, that means Guru, is also eternal.
Does that mean Nitya Siddha devotee in the spiritual world also has Guru?
The spiritual world, you see, yes, why not? Spiritual world, all are serving Krishna or Vishnu. Understand? They are all liberated souls. Krishna or Vishnu is very good. No need of Guru there. Guru is needed here. Guru comes from that planet, Vaikuntha Lok or Krishna Lok, to deliver this fallen souls, conditioned souls. Understand? So it is needed here. This conditioned soul has forgotten his identity, his own identity, and forgotten Krishna. So Guru's duty is to revive all these things. Who are you? What are your real identity? And what is your real relationship? That's Guru's duty to say. Because Guru has come from that planet. You understand? He knows all these things. So there is no need. Only for conditioned souls it is needed.
So if the spiritual master has an eternal relationship with the disciple,
yes.
So how is it that that the Guru is? I can't explain my question. In other words, you were saying yesterday that before the conditioned soul fell to the material world, there's some relationship with Guru. Then
You see, the relationship with Krishna. You understand? That is eternal. So, relationship will revive that relationship, that Guru, when he is the bona fide representative of Krishna. So, that is also eternal. You understand? Eternal here, in this material world. You understand?
And then what is the relationship with the disciple and Guru when...
Yes, when they will go back to spiritual world, both of them will serve Krishna or Vishnu. But still there is some relationship because this Mahatma, Bhakta, devotee has helped me to come here. That must be there. You understand? And he will also guide you there. Because, as they say, Radharani is the most beloved of Krishna. Radharani has many girl companions, Sakhis, Gopis. You understand? And there are divisions, categories of gopis. Nitya Siddha, Sadhan Siddha, Krupa Siddha, like that. Also, Priya Sakhi, Priya Narma Sakhi, Manjaris are also there. Those who are Priya Sakhis, they are very intimate. And Manjaris, they work under Priya Sakhis. You understand? Under them. Similarly, we will serve under the spiritual master or his group. You understand? When we will be elevated there. Like that. You understand now?
Now, when we were in London at the Bhaktivinoda Manor, Jaya Dvaita Swami gave a very, how would you call it, heavy class. You've heard about this class?
I know that the Swami, he gives generally very heavy. He is very heavy. Yes.
He gave a class saying that the disciple has to look at the Guru as absolute, as Paramahamsa, and a lot of devotees were a little bit disturbed, even proper disciples, because they were thinking, well, these devotees, some have had 1, 2, even 3 gurus, and how is it they can look at their guru as Paramahamsa, especially Western men? So it seemed like a false proposition. Maybe you can explain, this is my doubt, like, in regards to you, I can look at you in this way, but like other devotees looking at maybe their Western guru who may not have been a devotee all their life, it seems a little blind that they're looking at their guru as Paramahamsa.
You see, Guru means Guru. You understand? Yes. Guru in the real sense of the term. Guru means heavy. Guru doesn't mean something light. I'm telling you one thing. Satsvarup Maharaj has written a book, Guru Reform Notebook. Do you understand? And here some of the Vaishnavas criticize it.
Yes.
You understand?
Right.
I have heard from Puri Maharaj. Puri Maharaj is a very famous Vaishnava, you see. He said, what is this? Guru Reform Notebook? Is there one who is real Guru? Is there a necessity of reformation? He says that. Guru means Guru in that sense. You understand?
Yes.
Jayadvaita Swami is saying in that sense. Guru means he is Guru. He is topmost devotee. So he is Paramahamsa. You understand? He is Uttama Adhikari in that sense. He is not Kanishta or Madhyama. You understand? He is real Guru. He says, his purport of saying is like that. You understand? So he says like that. But we, that means you, the devotees or disciples in Western country, have not met such Guru. Therefore you cannot form some idea of what it says. We see, we have accepted Gurus that fall down. Is it a fact that Paramahamsa falls down? No. Do you understand? How is it?
Give me 1 minute to check.
Mm.
Just
something different. That means Guru means something. You understand?
Yes.
Yeah. Guru doesn't mean that according you think, your thought, your conception of Guru. That's falling down Guru. How is that possible? Understand? Because, that's you understand what I say?
It's just a little hard to
Yes. Conceive.
conceive because
Yes.
there's so many gurus that are moving, and are there other devotees that are Uttamadhikaris in ISKCON?
These Uttamadhikaris are very rare.
Very rare.
Very, very rare.
How rare in ISKCON? How rare?
Very, very rare. Almost nil. You understand? Very, very rare.
So these devotees, majority devotees that have guru who is not Uttamadhikari, they should think that their guru is Uttamadhikari?
That is disciple's part. Because disciple must glorify his guru. He should not think little that belittle his guru. He should not like that. His guru may be Kanishta or Madhyama. He will say, no, my guru is a great person. He is Uttam.
Can a devotee with not such an advanced guru, can he think, well, my guru is a sincere devotee, he may not be Uttama, but he's gradually advancing because he's following Prabhupada, so I may also gradually advance because my guru is sincere. Can he think like that?
You may think like that, yes.
He may think like that.
But symptoms are there. I was telling that day, who is Kanishta, who is Madhyama, who is Uttam. Symptoms are there. One who knows the symptoms, he can distinguish. And if he is convinced that the guru I have accepted is not Uttam, you understand? He is, say, Madhyam. So, he needs a Uttamadhikari to achieve the supreme perfection of life. You understand? And Madhyamadhikari cannot lead him to that extent. So he must beg permission of his guru, please allow me to go such and such person to take further Sikha there. You understand? That is Vaishnava process way. And if Guru is a real Vaishnava, he will gladly allow. If he is not a Vaishnava, he won't say, no, is there anybody who knows more than I? He will say like that. That's not Vaishnava attitude. You understand?
I don't mean to ask you this question, but it leaves me a little doubt about Uttamadhikari. You said it's very, very, very rare.
Yes.
But maybe this is offensive if I ask you. There are a few Uttamadhikaris in ISKCON?
No, I am Kanishta. I am Kanishta. I am not Uttam. Then?
I'm not talking about you, Maharaj. I'm talking about, are there any other...
Whatever that's, you need not ask any person like that. You have to understand it. You should know the symptom and you have to understand. You understand?
You said there were some symptoms described in the 11th canto also.
Yes. 11th canto, Chaitanya Charitamrita, everywhere there are symptoms.
We're in the 11th
described.
canto?
I was reading that day.
Oh, I see. That was what...
You understand? So, one who is a real, very, very elevated Vaishnava, he will never say, I am such a great person. He will never say, I am a worm in the stool. I am not at all a Vaishnava. He will say like that. And that is the natural humility. Tunadapi sunichina. You understand? So you should not ask such question. To ask such question is foolishness. You understand? You should not ask any Vaishnava such question. From the symptom you just understand it. Don't ask such a question to that person. What are you? Are you Uttam or Madhyam or Kanishta? Don't ask such question.
I didn't ask you that.
No, don't ask.
I won't.
No, you should not ask.
I was asking for other devotees.
Don't ask for other devotees or for yourself or anybody's self. then this question should not be asked. You just understand. You understand?
We're preaching to conditioned souls, and we cultivate a relationship with them, and then we introduce them to different spiritual masters.
Yes.
So what?
That you can do, but don't ask the person concerned, the Guru. You may tell any devotee or glorify somebody, that's a different thing. But don't ask the person concerned what type of devotee you are, whether you are Kanishta or Madhyam or Uttam. Don't ask. Just you understand. You understand? Yes.
Do you have any questions? I asked the first question. Do you have any questions?
So, Kunti has questions?
No other question. Well, I asked one question. What was the other question?
Yeah. No. You ask.
All right. Well, how can we practically get a taste for the chanting Hare Krishna, a taste for the holy name, and be able to chant?
Yes, you see, when the name will be pure, then you have a taste. Offenseless chanting. When the chanting will be offenseless, then you have the taste. Prem, you will get prem. You understand? If it is not offenseless, how can you get it? You understand? And you know what are the offenses, nama paradhas. At the time of initiation, Guru says all these things. I will also again say this thing. You understand? So be cautious not to commit such offenses. We are committing many offenses, consciously and unconsciously. And that is a fact. So we should be very, very careful not to commit. First, we should be conscious of offenses. There are 3 stages. Offensive stage, you understand? Then stage when we are conscious of the offenses but not completely free from offenses. That is namabhasa stage. You understand? And we are trying our best not to commit offenses. Then offenseless stage, a pure name. 3 stages are there. When the name will be pure, completely offenseless, then you get prem, love, taste. Unless you achieve that stage, you cannot get that love or prem. You understand? Thereby you should understand that I have some offenses, therefore I cannot get taste or love. This is quite clear. You understand? So how can I be pure? How can I chant offenselessly? How can I be free from offenses? You should be very cautious and try to avoid offenses. Then this is Guru Krupa, mercy of spiritual master, mercy of the spiritual masters. Required for it.
It helps if we please the spiritual master. It can help us chant more pure by pleasing the spiritual master, getting his mercy.
Yeah. If you chant pure, spiritual master must be happy. Yes, definitely. As Bhakti Vinod Thakur has said in one song is there. You know that song, musician?
Gurudev, Govinda Jiva.
Yes, and one song, I think, Dilo or one.
Yes.
Last part of the song, Juda Bhakti Vinoda Pran. That line is there. Juda Bhakti Vinoda Pran, I think. That means Bhakti Vinoda will be happy, will be pleased if you sing your name. Says so. You understand? Yes, Guru will be happy then if his disciple chants pure name. Because if disciple commits any offense, commits any wrong, commits any mistake, or commits sinful activity, that will come to Guru. Because he has given you protection. You understand? Therefore Guru suffers for the sinful reactions of his disciples. You understand? He has given you protection, given his disciples protection. You understand? So disciples should be very, very careful not to commit any offense, wrong or sinful activity. You understand? Because for me my Guru will suffer. My Guru is so merciful that he is trying his best to deliver me. He is taking so much task, I think. Struggling so hard for me. How to get me out of the clutches of the Maya, or the prison house of Maya. Why shall I cause him suffering? You understand? A conscientious disciple should think like that. You understand?
Also, Srila Prabhupada says that for a fallen disciple, the spiritual master may have to come back to the material world to rescue such.
Yes, once spiritual master has taken this responsibility of delivering, the disciple or accepted someone as disciple. If by chance or unfortunately that disciple falls down, the Guru has to come down again. Even if that disciple goes to hell, the Guru has to go to hell to deliver him also. That is stated. Yes. But we should not do like that. We should give all comforts to our spiritual master. Why shall we cause suffering for him? No, we should not be like that. We should be very, very cautious. You understand? Yeah. This is a serious matter. Spiritual means serious, not superfluous.
What is the position of these gurus who have fallen down? What is the position of gurus that have taken the responsibility of delivering disciples and then they fall down into the material world?
You see, Guru or so-called Guru, I will say, is not real Guru. One who falls down. A so-called Guru. He is posing himself as a Guru. He has never developed love or attraction towards Krishna. So, he was attracted towards Maya. Therefore, he fell down. You understand? Though he has accepted, some disciples are given initiation, that is not proper initiation. You understand? No, that's not proper. There is a so only. So. Initiation means establishing relationship with the lotus feet of Krishna, eternal relationship, or taking the disciple to Krishna. And Krishna has to accept it. You understand? And that is not done. That's not done. You understand? Therefore, first I say Guru means Guru. You understand? He is real Guru, Paramahansa. He is real Paramahansa. No question of falling down at any circumstances. You understand? Yes. When he has come here to deliver the conditioned souls from the clutches of Maya, how will it be? Or how is it that he himself is caught up in Maya? Tell me. Huh?
He's not a guru.
Then how can he deliver the disciple from Maya when he himself is caught up in Maya? Do you understand me?
Yeah. It's a really nice point.
Huh? You understand, Prahlad?
Yes. Very logical. What can we do to please you the most?
Please me. I'll tell you what you should do.
Excuse me?
I'll tell you after initiation. Not now. You just now here, Shravan, and be a perfect disciple or devotee. I pray for you to my Guru Maharaj, to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, let them bless you. And you will be a perfect disciple. Automatically you will please me, and I will be pleased. You understand? Yes. When you chant Hare Krishna, be happy, I will be pleased. Yes, now Prahlad is happy, Kunti is happy. Then I will be pleased. Yes, they were suffering, now they are happy. You understand, Prahlad? That will make me happy. Because at that moment, or on that day, I will think that my attempt is crowned with success. Yes, I have now successfully delivered a soul. You understand? That will give me pleasure. You understand? That is my pleasure.
You said you were going to give us both second initiation also?
You had second initiation.
I have, but
Yes.
she hasn't.
Yes, you take Harinam and I'll give you both.
Second also.
First and second, yes.
Thank you.
What you had, I'll give you.
And
That's
she can
all.
do some cooking for deities in England.
Right, let her first take Harinam. Then after 1 year, I'll give her. I'll see her, how she is progressing. You understand? So I must test Kunti before giving second initiation. What do you say, Kunti? Yes. You understand? And when you are already taken second initiation, so I'll give you. That's all right. So, if I may not go, then you have to come here again.
Excuse me?
If I may not go, so if you have to come here again.
I will come here anyway.
Yes. You have to come and Kunti has to come. Then I'll give Kunti second initiation. That's all right. Is it all right? Huh?
you a question, different topic?
Huh?
Can I ask you a question in regards to Tulsi?
Tulsi. Yes.
I've heard from one devotee, some devotees say that Tulsi Maharani is one living entity, expanded in many different forms. And another devotee said different living entities. And I just don't understand.
Tulsi expanded herself.
She's one soul expanded into many Tulsi trees.
Yes, there is a story in Brahma Vaivarta Purana. Do you know that story?
No.
You don't know?
You tell me the words.
I was telling that story, isn't it?
Once.
Yes, once I was telling. There is a story in Brahma Vaivarta Purana. Tulsi is Vrunda Devi. Vrunda, one of the gopis. You understand? In Krishna Lok. So, once that Vrunda and there is Sudama Gopa. Yes, Sudama Gopa. Cowherd boy named Sudama. You understand? The Vrunda and Sudama once they had exchange of looks. You understand? Some lusty looks. Radharani could know it. So Radharani cursed them. You understand? He cursed Sudama to be born as a demon. Yeah, so he became that Sankhasura. Vansajanya Sankha, that became kind of Krishna, once self. And Sankhasura, his name was. And that Vrunda, she would be born in this world, material planet, earth planet. But Vrunda was born as a daughter of a king, you understand, in this material world. And her name was Tulsi. You understand? From her very childhood, she was worshipping Krishna, you see, and expecting Krishna to be her husband. You understand? Praying Krishna to be her husband. So she worshipped Brahmaji and pleased him. So Brahma gave him this boon. He asked Brahma, let Krishna be my husband. You understand? So Brahma said, all right, Krishna will be your husband, but you marry this demon, Sankhasura. You understand? So Tulsi said, how is it? I am asking for this boon, that Krishna be my husband. But you say to accept this demon as my husband. No, yes, thereby Krishna will be your husband. Brahma said, you marry him. You understand? And Vrunda or Tulsi was a chaste lady. You understand? Chaste lady. Satinari. And that Asur, demon, had a boon, had got a boon. If the chastity of his wife be spoiled, he would be killed. You understand? Otherwise he could not be killed. You understand? He was unconquerable. So once there was a fierce fight or battle between demons and demigods. Lord Shiva was fighting with the demon. But that demon Sankhasura was unconquerable because of the chastity of his wife. You understand? Unless the chastity of his wife is spoiled, the Asur demon couldn't be killed. So demigods prayed to the Lord Krishna please help us. This demon was harassing us, attacking on us. We are in trouble. And Krishna told them, all right, don't fear. I am doing the needful. You understand? So Krishna went to Tulsi in the guise of that demon Sankhasura. You understand? And Tulsi could understand that her husband had come back from the battle unhurt. You understand? So at night there was union. At the time of union, Tulsi could understand that this person is not my husband, is somebody else. You understand? Then he said, who are you? Huh? You have come in disguise, the guise of my husband, but you are not really my husband. You are somebody else. So I curse you. You spoiled my chastity, I curse you. Huh? Then Krishna showed his own form, that I am Krishna, to whom you were worshipping and was intending to have your husband. Then Tulsi said, whatever it may be, you spoiled my chastity. I am a chaste lady. So now she knew that course. If her chastity would be spoiled, her husband would be killed. She said, now my husband would be killed. I will be a widow. You understand? So I will curse you. I will curse you. Because you got my husband killed and spoiled my chastity. So you are a hard-hearted person, not a kind, soft-hearted person. So you become stone. You understand? You become stone. Krishna said, all right, very gladly accept your cause. I'll become stone means I'll become Salagram Srila. You understand? Therefore we worship Salagram Srila. This is the cause. But I have my cause also. What is that? Now you will be the river Gandaki, bed of river Gandaki. You understand? There is a river in Bihar, Gandaki river. You will be the bed of that river and I will lie on your bed. That is Salagram Seda. You understand? Because Vrunda is the wife of Krishna. This is husband and wife. A husband lies on wife. Wife serves as the bed. You understand me? So Krishna says, you will be bed of Gandaki river. I will lie on you as Salagram Seda. You understand? And your hairs will be tulsi plant, manjari's leaves, etc. And that will be also offered to me, and placed on me when I worshipped as Vishnu Vigraha, Salagram Sila. This is the story. You understand? The story of Tulsi. And this way Tulsi got Krishna as her husband. You understand? And that demon became the conch shell, named Panchajanya conch shell, in the hand of Krishna. This is the story. Yes. Therefore we worship Tulsi plant. Tulsi Krishna prayer.
And Krishna can't accept any offering without Tulsi.
No, without Tulsi. Krishna won't accept any offering without Tulsi. And Tulsi is also put in feet of Krishna. And it will be put on Salagram Seva. And we also have this Tulsi beads here.
Yeah.
In the neck. Because Tulsi is pure devotee. You understand? Krishna Prayasi. If we get mercy of Tulsi, we can chant Harinam nicely or offenselessly. You understand? The pure name will come out from our vocal cord. Here is vocal cord. So this beat touches vocal cord. This is the purpose of putting on Tulsi beads here. You understand?
Stories of like Prahlad Maharaj is an incarnation of wait, is it Haridas Thakur, an incarnation of Prahlad
Brahma.
and Brahma, two personalities in one?
Yes. Two personalities. Maybe sometimes, maybe like that. One. Because in that body, some portion, some fragment, some part also enters. When Brahma became Haridas Thakur, do you think that the post of Brahma was vacant at that time? No, Brahma was there. But some portion, some part also, do you understand? Some expansion of Brahma entered into the body of Haridas Thakur. You understand? And in Chaitanya Leela, in the first time of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Brahma got the mercy of the Supreme Lord. You understand? Previously, he had not got such mercy. You understand? And thus Haridas Thakur was born in the family of Javana. Mohammedan, you see, but pure devotee, for chanting few lakhs of hymns, not sleeping, not eating, you see. Because in Krishna Leela, he had stolen his cowherd boys and calves. You understand? That Brahma. We are chastised by Krishna. So he was born in a Mohammedan family, low birth. But mercy was there. He became a pure devotee. A dear devotee of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Namacharya, Ardas. You understand?
I've also heard that he's Lord, that he's Prahlad Maharaj also.
Yes, previous part. Yes, similar was the case. Prahlad Maharaj, previous part like that. He became, so he came as the son of a demon. Yes, but he is a pure devotee. Yes. Whatever, that's true. That is there in Shastra. Yes.
Any other questions? Maharaj, who takes the place of Brahma when Brahma appears as Prahlad Maharaj and he appears as Haridas Thakur? There is another Brahma. Who takes the place, function of Brahma?
Yes, in every kalpa, the Brahma changes.
Yeah, so
The same person is not Brahma always. Every kalpa,
yes.
Brahma changes.
Yes.
New.
But I mean, when Brahma appears as Haridas Thakur, there is another Brahma also. in the function as Brahma. Is that right?
Yes, because most of Brahma is always there and somebody is like Brahma there and Leela of Krishna, you understand? Yes, is eternal Leela. Pastimes of Krishna is eternal, Nitya Leela. That's going on in all Brahmandas. And once a kalpa, that will also come here, to this planet, to this universe. Similarly, the Leela of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is all like. Yes. And every Leela, the Brahma stole, steals cows, calf and cowherd boys. Every Leela. You understand? Not in one Leela. Huh? And that Leela is going on in all other universes. And in every universe there is a Brahma. And he steals. You understand?
Every universe is Haridas Thakur.
Huh?
Every universe.
Yes. Chaitanya Leela is going on. In that universe, that Brahma becomes Haridas Thakur. Yes.
I've heard one devotee named, his name is Bhubaneswar, and he was giving a class a long time ago in England, and he said that he had heard from Prabhupada or someone, anyway, he said that when the living entity falls to the material world, first takes the post of Brahma, and then if he misuses that post, he goes down to the Indragopa germ, and then has to start all over. Have you ever heard anything like that?
No. Why first become Brahma?
What?
Not every living entity becomes Brahma.
No.
No. In Bhagavad it says, Satadami Puman Viranchitameti Tatparam Himang. Shivaji says, in 4th canto, Srimad Bhagavatam, you will find Pracheta Upakhyan. Satjanma Puman Viranchitameti Tatparam Himang. You understand? Abhyagata Vaishnavata Bhagavatam. Padam Buddha Kalate. This verse is there. Who becomes Brahma? Satajanmi Puman Viranchi. Viranchi means Brahma. If some living entity or particular living entity, one individual living entity, performs or observes very strictly this Varnashrama Dharma for 100 lives. Satajanma, Sata means 100. You understand? 100 lives. He will become in one kalpa Brahma. Krishna will give him that post. You have the fact that all every living entity become Brahma. No. That's not a fact.
So he falls down from the spiritual world, the material world, he becomes a human being?
Huh?
Most living entity become a human being on the earth.
You see, one who becomes Brahma, he never falls down. After the end of his Brahma's life, Brahma is elevated to that means goes to Vaikuntha. You understand? Elevated to Vaikuntha Lord. Brahma, Shiva and superior demigods, Indra like that. After the end of one kalpa, when the duration of life is finished, they are elevated to Vaikuntha Lord.
I heard that when a living entity comes to the material world from the spiritual world,
Spiritual world?
Yeah,
Why will you come from spiritual world?
I heard this.
No, that's not true. Once one living entity goes to spiritual world, he will never come back. Because he is getting some superior happiness, pleasure there. That param društva nivartate, Gita says. You understand? When you test a superior test, why will you come here to have this inferior test? You will never desire for it.
Yes, that question has been posed by many times like that. Many people ask, if you in spiritual world everything is best, higher than here, why living entities sometimes they fall again down, they from spiritual and they come down in material world?
No.
It's a question.
Gita says, Jadgatvana nivartante tadhama paramam. What does it mean? No nivartan, no return.
No, yes. One who has
One who
achieved
achieves
that kingdom,
he
he never
never comes back here.
Twice it's wasted.
Then why will he come back?
I was told that there's some entities or jivas in the spiritual world who are not fixed in a particular rasa of Krishna, although they are in the spiritual world, but they are in the outer parts of the spiritual world. And they, since they are not fixed in a rasa, they have a tendency to become attracted to matter. That's what
Maya. Is there Maya in spiritual world?
No,
There is no question of Maya. Then how can they be attracted towards Maya? If someone has this tendency, he cannot be limited to spiritual world. He will never go.
They said to me that he goes through the Brahmajyoti first.
At best he will go to Brahmajyoti, not beyond that.
But from Brahmajyoti he can.
From Brahmajyoti he falls down.
Yes. So that he goes from the spiritual world to Brahmajyoti, from Brahmajyoti to the material world.
Are Baba.
No, I ask.
No. Spiritual world is beyond Brahmajyoti. You understand? Spiritual world is beyond Brahmajyoti. Above.
I've heard.
Most of the jivas who are conditioned souls, they fall from Brahmajyoti, not from spiritual world. At best they attain that Brahmajyoti.
Jesus says many times in Bhagavad Gita, one will reach.
They never return.
Prabhupada explained us in the Bhagavad Gita introduction.
Yes. Never return. Has Prabhupada written? He'll return.
Maharaj, I heard one very particular lecture in this seminar in Vrindavan, and the teacher explained one. He said there is one theory in the, I don't know from where, in the Vaishnava scriptures, and he explained. And my understanding was that the living entity is actually in the spiritual realm, but he has no fixed rasa with Krishna.
Is it mentioned somewhere?
I don't know because he was telling me.
One who explained that it is mental concoction, I say. At best they can go to Brahmajyoti and fall down. In this way they are going up and coming down, going up and coming down. And Brahmanda Brahmite kon bhagyavan jiva. Then it is, he has performed some Bhakti Mukhi Sukruti, they will meet a sadhu, pure devotee, accept Guru, and come to the path of devotional service.
Maharaj, so that means in the spiritual world, all entities are fixed in the rasa.
Definitely.
So that's the definition of the spiritual world.
No. Nobody falls down from spiritual world. Very rare cases, as you say, Tulsi story. That's the course of Radharani. Jai Bija. They are doorkeepers of Vaikuntha. And that is Krishna's or Vishnu's wish. Vishnu wants to fight. You understand? He wants to fight. With whom shall he fight? He will fight with his own men. So, according to desire of Vishnu, they were first 3 times demons and Vishnu, they fought with Vishnu. You understand? That's not falling down. You see? And you are cursed by someone and you have fallen down. Don't think so, Baba. Yes.
Guru Maharaj, there's a big controversial, this issue that we're talking is very controversial in ISKCON. Like members of the Gaudiya Math, particularly Sridhar Maharaj and followers of Sridhar Maharaj, and many other God brothers of the Prabhupada, they say that the origin of the Jiva is the Brahma Jyoti. Now, members in our ISKCON movement, they conclude from maybe its interpretation, that's my question, from what Prabhupada said, different things, that the living entity has an internal relationship with Krishna, And like Prabhupada says, he's coming to revive, Krishna consciousness is reviving. So, according to what you're saying, these devotees in the Gaudiya Math, they're correct? And
Correct, yes. They're falling from Brahmajyoti. Those are falling into this material existence, they're falling from Brahmajyoti, not from spiritual world. You understand? Yes. Once attained, will never come back. Gita says clearly, Gadgata no nivartante, tadhama paramama no nivartante, no return.
so the members in our organization who propound this, they're not right? Not
right at all. Tamal Krishna Goswami asked this very question to me in New York. I told him, and he is convinced.
Really?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Whenever he meets me, he asks some questions.
He said Mayapur.
Yeah, he told Mayapur.
He said that you give and always right outside.
It's really amazing. We were in an institute and Jayadvaita Swami was quoting from one of these little nectar books, one passage in a letter where Prabhupada says the living entity is coming, he kind of indirectly says the living entity is falling from the spiritual world.
Never Prabhupada will say it like that.
And then another conversation, they asked Prabhupada, is the living entity coming from the Brahma Jyoti? And Prabhupada said, could be. He didn't give much information.
No, could be. Because all are not going to Brahma Jyoti.
Yes.
All are not going. Very few are going.
But then
all are rotating here.
I was thinking that since most of the members of the Gaudiya Math are all saying the same thing, it's only ISKCON that's saying different. Perhaps Srila Bhaktisiddhanta said that they came from the Brahma Jyoti. Because
yes, mostly they can go up to that point. Brahma Jyoti, not beyond that. If they will cross Brahma Jyoti and enter into Vaikuntha, they won't come back here.
But Maharaj, if one attains the spiritual world, one won't come back here.
No.
If one comes there and if one gets cursed by Krishna, then one...
That is different.
Yes.
That is for Krishna's purpose. To fulfill purpose of Krishna. Krishna wanted that he will be manifest as Salagram Shivra. So this thing happened. Tulsi story. You understand?
So that means one is never conditioned, actually.
How? Is there any conditioned souls? In spiritual world, conditioned souls are here. Material.
they say that these devotees in our movement, they say, well, originally Prabhupada says that we have a relationship with Krishna, but due to our misuse of independence, we fall down from the material, from the spiritual world.
No.
Many devotees believe like that. That's what devotees say.
Nobody can fall down from spiritual world. No. We misuse our independent, minor independent, therefore we are here. It is not a fact that once we were there. If you say once we were there, then why did you come here? No sense at all. And the Shastra says, Krishna bhuli sehi jiva anadi bahirmukha. Anadi means you cannot trace out its origin. Anadi, adi means origin, beginning. You cannot trace out its beginning when a soul becomes forgetful of Krishna. Anadi means that. You understand? One who is in spiritual world, is he forgetful of Krishna? No. He is always in constant service of Krishna. How can he be forgetful? And why will he fall down?
That's why it's called, the condition is so called Nitya Bada. From the time immemorial, you can...
Nitya Baddha and Nitya Siddha, yes. And Nitya Siddha, Krupa Siddha and Sadhana Siddha. Three are there. Some get mercy, they become Siddha. Some by dint of sadhana, they become siddha. Sadhana siddha. You understand? Nobody falls down from spiritual world.
Prabhupada never said that.
Nobody falls down. Jadvatana nivartati. Gita says clearly. Then Gita statement will be false. You understand? No.
Lord Krishna said twice in one of his Yam Vapisman Bhavan also.
Natyante Kalavaram, yes. Yes.
But what some devotees say that when one comes back to the spiritual world the second time, that's what they say, then one cannot fall down. But
What? Second time, first time, third time? Nonsense. All nonsense. That's not correct. Once you enter, you will never come back. You will never desire for it. Why you come back? You are getting something superior. Superior taste, higher taste. Why you come to this inferior taste?
Those jivas that go back to the spiritual world, their position is relationship is a little different from the Nitya Siddhas who are already there.
Yes, because they are sadhana siddhas or upasiddhas like that.
So it's different, not the same level?
No, nitya siddhas are highest level.
A Nitya Siddha is Jiva souls?
Huh?
A Nitya Siddha is also Jiva souls?
Yes, all are souls. And Krishna is the supreme soul. Krishna is supreme soul and one is supreme. And all are souls.
In the Chaitanya Charitamrita, I remember reading something, Prabhupada's explaining that the eternal associates of Krishna, like
Yes.
that they're not in the same category of Jiva soul.
They are souls, they are liberated souls. They are very intimate to Krishna, they are always there. In that planet.
I thought they were like expansions of Krishna in Vishnu category. Some intimate
Those
gopis.
who are Vishnu Tattvas. There are innumerable Vishnu Tattvas. You understand? Innumerable incarnations. Avatara hi asankhya. Bhagavad says, asankhya means innumerable. Incarnations, they are all Vishnu Tattvas. So innumerable Vishnu Tattvas. Besides that, innumerable servants are there. They are liberated souls, devotees. You understand? Their number is far greater than that of the number of conditioned souls here. Because this is 1/4 manifestation of the total, and this material world, and that is 3/4.
Yes.
Tripada vibhuti, ekapada. You understand?
Maharaj, can Nitya Siddhas, can they see what the conditioned souls are doing? Can they see what's going on here?
Yes, Nitya Siddha can see. Yes, he can see what conditioned souls are doing. Yes.
And they think that
Yes.
conditioned souls are still...
When such a Nitya Siddha or intimate associate of Krishna comes here as spiritual master, he could see. He sees. Yes, he sees. What he is doing.
They also see when they are in the spiritual world, they can see from there. Yes.
Oh, yeah, why not? They can see from any planet, any situation, because they are transcendental beings, you see. They have very far sight. You understand how my Guru Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada says when he went to America, he said, I could see many devotees are chanting, dancing, many temples, centers are there. How he could say?
Chikalagya.
Huh?
Chikalagya.
He could see it. And he established so many centers. And so many thousands of devotees come, isn't it? And when he was here, at that time it was like a jungle. You understand? Like a jungle, out of the way place from the main city. Nothing was here. No building, nothing.
Rather they were lions, tigers.
Yes, it was like jungle. You understand? Like this. So, I was telling how Guru Krupa Swami and that Gargamuni, do you know them? Guru Krupa and Gargamuni. At that time they said, Prabhupada, why shall we open center here or build temple here? Nobody will come here. This is out of the way place. It is better we open temple in Puri. They said so. In that room Prabhupada was there. You understand? I have built this. It is not like this, mere, very humble cottage. You understand?
You believe so?
I first came and built. Because I was here and Prabhupada stayed there. You understand? And nothing was here. So, Prabhupada got angry. Prabhupada said, no, I will open center here. And then he drove them out, get out here, and called me to that room and drove out everyone else, get out. So he told me in a whispering voice, Gour Govind. He said like that, Gour Govind, they are objecting not to open center here. They want to open center at Puri. But I say, no, I'll open center here. This will be one of the best ISKCON temples in the world. He said that like that. And this will be heart of the city, this place, he said at that. 12 years back, now it is becoming heart of the city, you see.
How I could see the future.
Yes,
Very
you see. This will be heart of the city. And this will become one of the best ISKCON centers in the world. And Gour Govind, you have to stay here. You have to stay, you have to see that this project is done. These people cannot stay. He said, they have problems. They will come and go. But you have to stay. He said so many things whispered in my ear. You see.
So if Prabhupada could see the future, then
yes,
he knew the difficulties that would come in ISKCON with leaders falling down.
yeah, he knew everything. He knew everything.
So then devotees say, why did he put those devotees in charge? Why did he make them, I don't know if he made them gurus or not, that's controversial, but why did he make them leaders, not movement?
Because they had helped Prabhupada in the expansion of the movement. They had worked with Prabhupada for long years. You understand? So, Prabhupada showed his mercy unto them. You understand? Though they are, or they were not qualified persons, Prabhupada knew it very well. Still he showed his mercy and gave them a chance. You understand? Prabhupada gave them a chance. There is a saying in our Oriya, Kandhare podle bajai shikanchi. Suppose I don't know how to play with mridanga. You understand? If someone would say mridanga on my shoulder, you just play on, then I must try how to. I must at least learn how to play. I must try, because it is now on my shoulder. Otherwise I will be a laughing stock. You understand? So I must learn it. You understand? I must try my best to learn it. Similarly, they were not qualified persons. Still Prabhupada gave them sannyas. And Prabhupada made them gurus. Thereby he gave them a chance. Qualify yourself now. I gave you a chance. You understand? That is mercy. But they didn't try. They didn't do. want to qualify themselves. They became very puffed up. Now we have become very great gurus. Nobody is like us now. That made them fall down.
Maharaj, do you think that Prabhupada knew which of these gurus that would fall down?
Prabhupada knew everything.
Then,
Nothing is unknown to him. Still Prabhupada showed mercy. If they will be cautious, if they will be very eager, they will get Prabhupada's mercy and become qualified. But they didn't want it. They didn't try for it. Yes.
so it may be argued that if Srila Prabhupada knew everything, then why didn't he give enough instructions in the beginning, before fall downs happened, so that devotees would know how to rectify it earlier, so that more casualties wouldn't happen? In other words, it seemed like very painstakingly our movement's gone through so many difficulties to come to the conclusion on how we can rectify ourselves,
Yes.
which now it seems like we've done.
Yes.
But so they argue, why didn't Prabhupada give specific instruction either in his books or lectures on how we should deal with it?
Prabhupada has already given many instructions. In his books, in his letters, in his lectures, he has given many lectures. Yes. Prabhupada said, I have said everything. I have said everything. Left nothing. Now it is up to you how to grasp it. He said many times. You understand? But we are not serious. Devotees are not serious. They were superfluous or are superfluous. You understand? That is why they fell down. And they thought themselves to be great. And they became very puffed up and proud. Proud, very puffed up. This is not the quality of a Vaishnava. Vaishnava is tunadapi sunicha. You understand? But they became puffed up. That is why, and they thereby committed nama parad. You understand? And they fell down.
I found myself in like 1986, my faith was very much shaken in ISKCON. And then in
Yes.
like I didn't think there was any hope, everything seems to be falling apart. Then in 87, I went to Mayapur, I went Padayatra in Mayapur, and I went to 50-man committee, somehow or other I went in and I heard. And by seeing the sincerity of so many older devotees, it again revived my faith. Do you think Krishna intervened at that moment to save our movement?
Yes. Mahaprabhu intervened. Prabhupada intervened. Yes, definitely.
From then on, everything would seem like it's getting better.
Better, yes. Yes, definitely. Unless Prabhupada, Mahaprabhu saves, who else can save? Nobody can save. You understand? I had already told when I was in France, many Haridasa's house, and they asked me about this. Maharaj, have you heard that thing? Yes. This thing is going on. Can nothing be done? Well, yes, you wait, you see. Mahaprabhu and Prabhupada must take care. Don't be impatient, have patience.
You said many times. You said many times.
Many times, yes. I told this thing. We cannot do anything. Prabhupada and Mahaprabhu will do the needful. I have firm faith. You understand? Just the next year. And that year I went to Newark from France. And I was there in Newark. And Tamal Krishna Goswami was there. So he called me to his room. He asked me some spiritual questions. We were talking. At that time, he got a phone call from Bhagavan, from France. You understand, Bhagavan complained against me. When he got phone call and his servant said, Bhagavan Maharaj calls, I thought of Bhagavan would complain against me to Tamal Krishna, and that he complained against me. So when Tamal Krishna Maharaj came back, he said the same thing, that Bhagavan told, he complained against you. I said, I knew it. I knew it. You understand? And just after a few months he fell down.
Yes.
Yes, he fell down. And while I was in France, in Arvilas's house, they showed me a show, cinema show, or this, what is this TV show, video show, yes, video show, this, regarding this Bhagavan, how he was moving with a woman in a jungle. I saw. I at that time say, now time has come, he will fall down. And that happened.
He was moving with a woman
Yes.
on video.
How?
You see, in Bhakti Vedanta manner, there are so many trees there. It looks like a jungle, isn't it? He was moving there. So many trees are there, isn't it? Between those trees, he was moving with a woman. Yes. And that's so I saw it. So I saw, at that time said, no, his fall down is imminent. Soon he will fall down. After a few months he fell down.
And all lectures you gave is exactly before that and after. Everything was happening.
Yes. Yes. You see? You understand? A lot. Bhagavan was very popped up. Very popped up. I have marked it.
As many Prabhupada gave opportunity to
Yes.
condition soul to perform some sukriti.
Prabhupada gave them opportunity to become qualified, to rectify themselves. Let them be rectified when they have been given such position. You understand? But they didn't do it. Rather, they became very much popped up. You understand? So
I mean,
natural consequence, they must fall down.
Unless one becomes pure, it's not easy to keep a position in spiritual life. What you mean?
Yeah. It is,
Lacking of purity.
yes. It is very often said, it is like walking on a razor's path. You understand? Walking on a razor's path. You understand my saying? Puradhara, we say. Walking on razor's path, razor's edge.
A little deviation and there's bloodshed.
Slightest deviation, slightest carelessness will cut you. The razor will cut you. You understand? Be careful.
So unless you become qualified yourself, don't accept any.
No. Unless someone is qualified, unless someone is confident, yes, I can carry on this, bear this responsibility. It should not take off. If someone gives him, he should not take off. You understand? As far as I understand it, I know what is my capacity, what load I can carry. If I try beyond that, do beyond that, what will be the consequence? I must fall down, all my legs and hands will be broken. You understand?
So someone in that position where they're taking on too much and they're becoming proud,
Yes.
does that mean that they're just completely forgetting Krishna and they think that they're the doer?
Thereby, when one becomes proud, he forgets everything.
Blind.
He cannot be said as a Vaishnava. As Mahaprabhu said, Tunadapi sunichena, taroriva sahisnuna amanina manadena kirtonya sadahori. The most famous verse in Sikhastaka. And Kaviraj Goswami says, make a garland of this verse and put on around your neck. Then do Hari Bhajan. He says like that. Why? Is it meaningless? You understand? There is a deep purport, deep meaning in it. You understand? But they are lacking. If someone is lacking in it, he must fall down. He must surely fall down. Definitely. Yes. He will commit offense and he will fall down. Yes, definitely. That's what happened.
Can I ask you a different question?
Yes.
In regards to Krishna is in every atom.
Every atom.
Every atom in the material world.
Yes.
As Paramatma. Now, along with this Paramatma, individual atom, is there a Jiva soul accompanying Paramatma in every atom? Jiva soul?
You see, is atom is Jiva?
No, inside the atom, Krishna and Paramatma feature.
Paramatma is everywhere. Prahlad Maharaj saw the Lord in a pillar. Is it a Jiva?
No.
This pillar?
No. But is Jiva accompanying? Krishna's never alone. So Krishna's always with his devotees.
Krishna is always with the devotee, that's all right. But Krishna is pervaded. You understand? He is everywhere.
So the Jiva soul is not in everywhere either. Little Jiva
That
soul.
Jiva soul in this pillar? Tell me. Is it Jiva? Is it Nirjiva? It's not Jiva, it's Nirjiva. You understand? It's not animate, that is inanimate object. There are two, Jiva and Nirjiva. Animate and inanimate. You understand? Do you know what is the difference between animate and inanimate object? Do you know it?
Yes.
What is that?
One is moving, and one is not moving.
You see, tree is not moving, but that's animate. There is soul in the tree. The mountain also is a soul. Harbor. It is not moving. Formerly the mountain was moving.
Yeah.
He had wings, flying. And Indra cut off its wings by throwing his thunderbolt. You understand? It is, description is there in Shastra. You understand? Difference between animate and inanimate object. This chair is animate, is inanimate, isn't it? It has no independence. Animate object has its independence. This independence is difference. Hence it cannot move from this place to that place, but you can move. Any animate object can move, isn't it? This is difference. You understand?
I've just heard some devotees explain that in every atom there's a Jiva soul that's not manifested temporarily in the atom. And like in this body, there's many souls.
And they're not atoms here.
So there's just bogus.
They're not atoms here.
Is that?
This pillar.
And there's no Jiva souls?
No.
No.
Is it Jiva? Is that Jiva?
I can't see.
Can it move?
No.
Then how can it be? But Paramatma may be everywhere, animate and inanimate. You understand, Prahlad? हाँ परमात्मा सब
living things or non living things?
दीटा तो दीटा तो अछंती सजीव निर्जीव
गछटा कोन आया
गछटा सजीव
एसे मूव करूनी
मूव न कले तो स्थावर अछंती केतक जंगम स्थावर जीव मध्य दीटा আছে स्थावर जंगम जंगम मान जो माने मूव करछंती स्थावर माने मूव करनांती गछटा मूव करू नै पर्वतटा मूव करू नै से भी जीव पर्वतर कन्या पार्वती हेले तो पुणी हिमालय राजा तो बुझ पाना से अच्छी स्वर ये शास्त्र प्रमाण अच्छी स्थापर जंगम द्विविध अच्छी जीव मिथ्यारे सब किंतु इनानिमेट जो गुड़ा से माने भीतर चेतन शक्ति ना चेतन शक्ति अच्छी जो चेतनाटा कभड़ आवृत चेतना
इंडिपेंडेंस रहुची एटा त सेमानकर रही
कार
गछ वृक्ष आदि मानकर वृक्ष किमा पर्वत
हां इंडिपेंडेंस ता हमें लक्ष्य कर परिबा ना चेतनाटा कभड़ होइतबा हेतु आवृत चेतना हेतबा हेतु आम बक्या इंडिपेंडेंट नहंती किंतु से मुव करची लताटा किछि ग्रो अन्य आडू जाई परची गछटा ता ब्रांचटा को खेली परची एटा तो होछ नाही दैट इज ए सॉर्ट ऑफ मूवमेंट बुझि पाले एटाई कथाटा आस्ते
What's being said? What's being said? Maybe you can translate.
He asked. Yeah, he asked on that question, living and non-living, animate and inanimate object.